I'm so pleased. This is something I've been putting off for years. Years! And then I did it in about 20 minutes. Or half an hour, possibly an hour. I did it.
I live in Stockholm City and bike everywhere. All my clothes are vintage, I mix up socks and underwear. I'm a dresser between jobs, gay and vegan too. I hope the stories of my life will entertain you.
Welcome to Stories of My Life. So the sun was shining, the birds was where they were, twerping, quirping, beeping, burping. I don't know what birds do. Tweeting. I think so. So I thought, how about breakfast on the terrace? Yeah, it's not a balcony, it's a terrace. So I reheated some red lentil pancakes. I made some great salad, and out I went. And the sun disappeared. In front of my computer looking at stuff from IKEA, and I'm contemplating if I should go to IKEA, and if I should go to IKEA, should I go to the IKEA, because I will be biking, the IKEA that's in the city or the suburb? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. I think not, because the things I wanted are not yet on sale. So out on the balcony we go, and I had thunder. Yeah, the weather app says sun all day. The reality is clouded with a chance of meatballs. Here are my plans for the day. I've been invited tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the big opening night of my friend Magnus's epic series about his video series about his trip, his YouTube video series about his trip to Mexico. So I thought, I better go out and get him something nice. Also, I will buy... Wait. So this is a free magazine you get when you're part of... shop at a certain... or you're a member of a certain chain here called IKEA. And I sort of scour this to look for recipes, and I found some. So I will buy ingredients for this. And possibly... and also when I get home, after having cooked, I'm going to do a bit of drilling in my boudoir because I need more space in there. I need somewhere to hang my trousers. And also realised, my friend Magnus and I, we were in Härnösand this weekend, on Thursday, and saw a really great show. And I realised I haven't done it. Usually I have sort of on my theatre channel, I go live and I talk about it. But since I got home so late, the day after, I sort of forgot about it. So, and someone poked me and said, how about, is it coming or is it not coming? And then someone else did, and I thought, oh, I need to do that. But first, let's go out and buy a present for Magnus. Something extravagant, because, that's the way I swing. Yeah, I'm dancing. Here we go. It's kind of hard buying anything for Magnus because he's sort of downsizing his life. He's sort of getting rid of stuff that he's not using, which is good, but then also, you could have used them like I do. You sort of no, anyway, that's his choice. So it's kind of hard buying stuff for him because that sort of, this will end up somewhere else soon. But let's try find something. So let's check this out. I got him something, a little something. But the quest continues. There is something so demeaning about one of those. They're supposed to move and they're not moving, right? You feel sort of slighted. Now let's start grocery shopping. So we're going to start with this. It's a green herb salad with roasted sesame seeds. One of the recipes was you needed basil. And I love basil, but I can't grow it in my apartment because, and this I Googled and talked to someone as well, I've got some sort of microbe in one of my plants, or possibly all of my plants, that sort of kill off well, especially this one, this basil. So I was trying to open the balcony door while being silent. Didn't work. So now I'm going to try storing them on the balcony. I love the scent of basil. There was a sale on vegan tortellini, so we're having vegan tortellini, but I will be making one of the salads from this that I bought. This one is called green herb salad with roasted sesame seeds. Do I have to roast sesame seeds? Well, I have roasted sesame seeds, haven't I? Sort of. Okay, so dressing first, the zest and juice from 1 lemon, a tablespoon and a half of maple juice, or anyone's maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and then you add cumin, I forgot a teaspoon, and you also add a teaspoon of salt. To the lemon juice, maple syrup and olive oil it goes. Then you take about half of a pot of basil, or the leaves thereof, half of a coriander or cilantro, and half of, well, all of the dill, because this won't stand. And then you chop it up roughly. I used to use a head of lettuce, but I couldn't find it. So instead we're using this, which is sort of, but not quite the same. And this I need to sort of roughly chop because it's too big to just eat as is. Now the fun part begins. First, some lettuce, then some dressing, and then some herbs. Then some lettuce, then some dressing, then some herbs, then some lettuce, then some dip. Yeah, you get it. It's sort of a vegan lasagna. Or not at all. And then on top you sprinkle some roasted sesame seeds. So it's time for the vegan tortellini. Doesn't this look appetizing? The vegan tortellini is just drenched in vegan butter and will be doused in vegan parmigiano. And of course, some black pepper. So let's start with the salad. I'm kind of excited for this because I wouldn't have thought about cumin, to have cumin in a dressing, but... Okay, cumin is great in this dressing. It sort of marries with the salt and the lemonness of the lemonness of the lemon. The lemonness of the lemon. Okay, this was... And the dill? Okay, this is... You do this. I eat. Do this. Yeah, now my teeny tiny walk-in wardrobe, and I'm going to show you something. As you can see, it's quite... Well, it's filled to the brim, except... Here is a place, I can get the scarves away, underneath here, where we could get an extra bar down here, like we have over there. You see, this would be perfect for pants. So I found this old broom handle, and I thought if I cut it, then I drill a hole there and a hole in the other side, I can sort of hang it, drill it in perpendicular, like that. Now, is this perpendicular? Horizontally. Perpendicular is like that, I think. Horizontally, and everything will be okay. So let's start by measuring stuff. 43.5 for meat wood. There we go. Let's see if it fits. Oh, I can measure here. Oh. It fits perfectly. Almost too perfectly. Here we go. It's always smart, I don't know if you can see, that you mark the drill with some sort of anything so you don't go deeper than you're supposed to. Whole meat, whatever this is called. Oh, is it too small? Yeah, we need to go bigger. Could go smaller with this thing. Yeah, fits perfectly. Good. What we're going to do now is we're going to screw this into the hole, but we're going to leave a bit out because I drilled this hole, so that's supposed to go in there, making it impossible to sort of, for this to move. Like so. Now it's time to drill a hole on the other side. Then we have to do some measuring. That, people, is that. Of course, we have to get rid of all these curtain rods and stuff. I'm so pleased. This is something I've been putting off for years. Years! And then I did it in about 20 minutes. Or half an hour, possibly an hour. I did it. Planning to hang the sort of the pants downstairs and jackets and stuff upstairs. But I think this might be better. Pants up here. People, I am so very, very, very pleased with this. Don't think you can get an overview, but... So, recap, nothing was down here. Now I've got, trousers and stuff and everything is hanging nicely. Yeah, I'm getting rid of these old wooden ones because look at this. This is so it's 3 times the width. Anyway, people, I want to show you one more thing. And it's this. This is, it used to be a t-shirt. And it had this really faded, sort of almost brownish orange. And I wasn't crazy about it at all. What I was crazy about was this. Yeah, fun. But then I thought, what can I do about it? Because I really thought, should I sort of dye it? Or then I thought, wait, what if I just crunch it, whatever you do, like that, put it in a jar, pour bleach and water over it and let it stand overnight. And sort of, look at that. Now, it doesn't bother me that it's sort of not quite white, but this thing looks more orange now compared to that. And this has not been bleached, so I'm wearing this now. Yeah, so funny. People think it says think straight, right? Like that. Just please close the door. Yeah, thank you.
Well, he was out of work, just minding his day. Then a friend from said, come right away, I'm moving on. I've got a new plan, but I don't know you'll be perfect. You're the dresser man.